3-9 for the K meter. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Game 2 of the Grapevine Mustangs. Mustang Baseball Live on Tradio. We're bringing you the enhanced audio version live from Weatherford Junior College out here in the west part of Fort Worth. Actually, we're beyond Fort Worth.
Trey, it feels like we're in West Texas.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what do you take away from that game, that great comeback last night, Jeff?
Well, it was a heck of a win by the Mustangs. I mentioned it last night. I feel like they have all the momentum now in the series to win a game like that. You know, they went into that seventh inning down 5-4, and they come out and get 2 runs and hold on to a 6-5 victory. It kind of feels like you still stole one, even though they led for the majority of the game. You know, we were 1 out from losing that game 5-4. Ryan had that big 2-out hit there to score 2 runs, and the Mustangs made it stand up with a 6-5 win. But I feel good with Dasan on the mound and getting that first game under our belt and get that first win under our belt.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Dasan sitting in Game 2 with a 1-0 lead. I like our chances. And the other thing I like is the way these guys played the game last night. They were like, they didn't panic. They got down in the bottom of the 6th, and a lesser team, I'm going to go ahead and say that, I know that would come in. They got 2 outs in the top of the 7th. And, you know, the number 4 hitter, I don't know if he had a strike on him or not. I think he had a strike, maybe 1. Gets the job done, and somebody has stepped up all year long. And last night it was Ryan Williams, who's done it more times than others.
Yeah, you mentioned when we talked earlier today, Ryan's, I think, up to 39 RBIs now on the season.
And
which is
41 is the season record.
Yeah, so he tacked 2 onto that total last night. But yeah, just an outstanding win by the Mustangs. And
Lightning. How about that?
Wow. Drive an hour out here, and we're going to still have a weather delay. Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I don't know what we can do. Maybe we can play a game in the. Maybe I have a game file on here somewhere to play it, or we can just talk, Jeff. We can fill the air.
Yeah. It's a nice little junior college ballpark here, Trey. I've never been out here to Weatherford College. Those dorms over there are much nicer than any of the dorms I stayed in at South Alabama. I believe that's student housing. We've got looks like some Weatherford College players here taking BP behind us, so I'm guessing their season's not done yet.
Yeah, I saw on their schedule they got 2 games on May 4th.
Okay.
So what is that, tomorrow?
Yeah, they probably haven't even started their
right.
playoffs
yeah,
yet.
Right. So on the let's just talk about the season records that this team has got a shot to eclipse. 35 wins is the most wins in a season. That was last year.
Wow.
They got to 35 wins, and 33 wins, I think, was in 2017 or 2016,
and now that was a state championship.
Yeah,
that's incredible.
Yeah,
last year's team outdid it without even getting to Austin.
That's right. And this team sits at 29-3 going into today's game. So obviously with a chance to get it up to 30 wins tonight, an opportunity. And the team last year, let's talk in terms of fewest losses. What do we got? Wow, we got a lot blowing our way, don't we? But it's going to go by us. I don't know. I'm looking at the weather map right here. Is the blue us?
That's a little bit of future, 7:45.
Yeah, it doesn't look good. Yeah, it doesn't look good. We need to be thinking about
cover.
Yeah.
Well,
we may end up.
Maybe we can open that garage right there and.
Yeah, but I don't. I mean, that actually. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm talking about in that shed right there.
Yeah.
Just a
No, don't take me off yet. Okay. Fewest losses, 2016. That was a state championship year. 6 losses they had.
wow.
In it was like 33-6 for that team, I guess. And 2023 only had 7 losses, 35-7. This team right now is 29-3.
And I think you mentioned they currently lead in winning percentage, correct?
They do. The best winning percentage was 2023, and that's 825. And then 2016 was 814. These guys, I didn't do the math. I was trying to do it over here.
I mean, I know we're
We're
over 90,
9-11,
yeah,
over
we're
90.
over at 90%
Yeah.
because when we were 27-3,
Yeah,
that's 9 out of 10 right there. So and we're 2-0 since that point.
absolutely. So I mean, it's looking like this team's got. I saw a tweet the other day from the head football coach and basically the boys athletic director or boys athletic coordinator, they call it at Grapevine, Coach Bob DeBess. Great guy, and Coach DeBess said there are 2 types of teams: those that are recalled and those that are remembered. And he said this is a team that's going to be remembered. I may have butchered that, but I think I got it right.
It sounded right to me, Trey, it would be great if this team could put another. It's still way early in the process, but put something out on that outfield fence.
That's our current win percentage right there.
So
Okay.
yeah, that would round up to 91%.
That's right.
9-10.
So they're way above 2023 at this point. And let's talk about a few other things. Let's talk about some of these other Jeopardy items. One is RBIs, okay? And we talked about Ryan Williams having 39. 41 is the most. 40 is in second place. And this image, I should take a picture myself.
Well, I'd love to see Ryan break that record tonight.
I would. It'd be a great night to do it. These guys are poised to do big things. And let's talk about the kind of ground rules for what we're doing with this broadcast, just so you guys know. This is an enhanced audio broadcast. There are some folks last night were connecting up to the broadcast, and they saw my background, and it was an image of when Grapevine had gone to Denton and played 2 weeks ago, and it was just a still image, or 3 weeks. It's probably more than that, a month ago maybe. And they were saying the screen was frozen.
That's what I heard too.
And the screen wasn't frozen, and so I changed the approach on the still image tonight, so that you'll know that it's a background, and we're not able to bring you live video of the game, but there's a lot of people in the stands that are snapping social media clips. There are a lot of people that have groups out here that are from these baseball organizations that are snapping things. There are people that have their phones that are taking video and posting it left and right. Well, we're doing the same thing, but with replays. We have replay clips that we'll be bringing of the big plays. We're not going to bring a replay of every pitch. We're not going to bring a replay of every out, but we're going to bring a replay of the big plays. And last night we had some issues at the very beginning, and we figured out exactly what the problem is, and we got it fixed last night. And today it's working like a champ. So it's a little bit different than we normally do for the Tradio broadcasts.
Yeah, I saw a few of the replays. I watched some of the broadcasts, and those turned out well.
Yeah, that's our camera guy, Tim Polster, is here tonight, and he's a genius with the replays. A high level of video IQ. He just really absorbs everything. He knows everything about cameras. He knows everything about network. I mean, just really an ethereal kind of high, big brain guy. We're lucky to have him out here with us.
Well, Trey, apparently
he'll go jump the fence for you now.
Apparently, the groundskeeper is not anticipating rain tonight because they have the sprinklers on.
Right.
We have a turf field here, but we are sprinkling the side area that is grass. So,
by the way, there's a real problem if he decides he wants to sprinkle this side.
yeah, hopefully the sprinklers don't cut on over here.
Yeah. That would be what would we do? We should go ahead. If the sprinklers cut on over here, what are we going to do? Yeah. Yeah, we're trying to figure out if we can slide our gear into the batting cages where the folks from Weatherford College are taking BP. Yeah, I don't know how many people we got connected to the broadcast here. Let me go take a look. I hope we are live here because
we actually were scheduled to get underway at 7 o'clock, but we're currently in a lightning delay.
We are in a lightning delay.
I
exactly.
haven't seen the lightning, Trey, but I assume a sensor went off. Did you see lightning, Tim?
I did not see anything.
Okay. So, and typically when you get a lightning alert like that, you have to wait at least 30 minutes before you can do anything. So
yeah, I don't know where the
7:30 would be my guess. Is for those out there waiting on the game to start, my guess would be 7:30 would be our earliest start.
Yeah. Well, have you got? Are you playing your music, or are we playing the ambient here? You playing your music? Okay, perfect. Okay. So let's talk a little bit about last night for the people that missed. The Mustangs jumped out. I think it was a 3-0 lead, right, Jeff?
And then 3-0, and then Mansfield.
And we knew we were in for a battle in the bottom of the first when their first batter comes to the plate, and it was the first pitch or second pitch. He casually hit one about 330 to the warning track.
Yeah, they've got some good hitters, and actually we kept him hitless last night. However,
he's a shortstop as well.
He's a shortstop who came in and pitched the 7th inning.
Right.
And their second hitter as well as their cleanup hitter both had 2 hits last night. But the big hit, Trey, that scored 3 runs to tie the game was actually that number 7 hole hitter that, he's a big kid that I was worried.
He stepped up and yanked it right down the line.
I was worried he might hit a grand slam, and he hits a double down the line to tie the game. And then the next hitter had a single to score the go-ahead run for Mansfield. And fortunately, the Mustangs were able to answer with 2 runs of their own in the top of the 7th inning. But it was a back and forth ball game late, but it was a 4-1 ball game going to the bottom of the 6th inning, and the Mustangs, it looked like could possibly relax, but Mansfield said not so fast.
Yeah, and that's the way it rolled last night, and then it was 3-1, it was 4-1, and bam, you blinked in the bottom of the 6th, and it was 5-4, and then we came to the top of the 7th. And Brent Lee was our leadoff man, and he gets a single in the hole to start the inning. And then I'm thinking, okay, we're going to have some magic here, right? And then Sammy got up, and I think he flied out.
He made an out.
And then Peyton comes up, and Brent had made it to second base.
He was moving on the ball at Sammy.
Sammy
hit
right.
a ground ball to the second baseman.
He was running.
And
exactly.
And fortunately, he was running. Mm-hmm. I don't know that they would have turned 2, but we got Brent to second base. And
then Peyton comes up, and with a second pitch, I think it was the second pitch, he turns on it and drives a ball in the hole on the right side. That was lightning.
Yeah, we saw lightning there. Yeah, in fact, Peyton hit that ball so hard, Trey, that Coach Webster had to stop Brent coming around third base because he wasn't going to be able to score, even though right there with 1 out, sometimes you might take a chance to score. But he held him, and then the sky is
pretty
angry with us. And then Jared Boswell comes to the plate with runners at second and third and 1 out and hits that ball to the right side that the pitcher makes a nice play and gets Brent at the plate in a bang-bang play. So we're sitting there, you know.
Now, the greatest part of that, though, well, the runners ended up at first and third, and they like Jared is an expert on the delayed steal, and I think he did a delayed steal on the first or second pitch and made it to second base.
Well, I think it was a kind of a indifference. They didn't they chose not to even throw down.
Yeah.
But yeah, we get Jared to second base right there with 2 outs. Pinch run for him with Tyga, and Ryan Williams, you know, hits a shot through the shortstop third base hole, and of course the runner at third scores easy. But Tyga, it was a bang-bang play at the plate. Tyga slid wide right to avoid the tag. It was very close with that go-ahead run at the plate, and there's 2 outs right there. So if they get that out, it would have been a tie game, and that would have been the 3rd out of the inning.
Yeah. So the Mustangs pulled out a victory, and I hope we're going to be able to do that here. The great thing about this layout is it's 100% turf out here at Weatherford College. And, you know, what you see on the backdrop is the stadium that we're playing in. We're here tonight, and that is a turf field with actually I think that may be the old grass field.
We're looking at getting some rain. It looks like, Trey.
Yeah, I don't know what we should do here. Listen, if we have to disconnect for some reason, then yeah, if we have to disconnect, then we'll just we'll bring it back here on this same channel, obviously. But it's 7-11. It looks like we are dead in the track for some rain. I mean, it's open over there, but we're worried about this stuff behind us.
You know, Trey, I'm looking at the weather in Grapevine, and
sunny.
There's no rain in Grapevine, but unfortunately the field was too wet, right?
That's right. There's a okay. Yeah. Okay, folks, listen. Come back to us. We're going to actually have to shut down here. The rain chances are imminent, and we've got to get our gear shut down before we get any kind of big issues. So we're signing off. We'll be back on the channel here momentarily. Actually, I don't think there's any way that I can. We'll try to do that. Okay, we're going to go mute, guys, and we're going to try to move everything with minimal disruption. I doubt that's going to be able to happen, but we'll try it. Check. Hey guys, the rain is going to come. Listen, here's what we're going to do. We are going to shut this stream down, and we'll have to come back when things get restarted. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you subscribe to the channel, you get a notification when we go live, when we start back up. As soon as we get word that this thing's going to kick in. Right now we're in a 30-minute delay. The risk is not whether or not we could wait out the 30 minutes. The risk is we see a tremendous amount of rain coming in the background. I mean, I see that's open, but is this what's going to get us, huh? Yeah. Yeah, was that more lightning that just came up? Okay. Okay, guys, we're going to